Good morning, this is Neil Spate, Thurrock Nub News, over at the Purfleet Heritage Centre. Well, we've got a rather special day. It's a Gurkha family day, and in front of me is a very old friend of Nub News, Mr. Thurrock himself, Mike Osler. Mike, we're just going to have a little chat. There's going to be a ceremony in a minute, which we will bring you live. But Mike, a little bit about the Gurkha community, if you're talking to the mic because we've got strong wind, a little bit about the Gurkha community and its interaction in Thurrock that you've known for quite a long time now.
Yeah. Well, the generation of ex-Gurkhas who now are in Thurrock are what I call the Falkland generation. Right. But their parents, their fathers, were often ex-Gurkhas themselves. And in fact, at least one of them, I flew from Singapore 60 years ago now over to the Troubles in Borneo, and then went back to Singapore and brought another load of Gurkhas across, and we sort of ran like a bus route for the Gurkhas. So I knew some of the parents of the ones who are now here today, and of course the next generation, their sons, are also here today, although they haven't served so many of them.
Yeah. There is I mean, I remember it's no longer operational, but the Far East Veterans Association is, which you are a stalwart member of. You're also a stalwart member of the Burma Star, and indeed next Saturday we should remind people we've got the annual ceremony at the Rose Garden at Orsett for to honour the Burma Star. Really, yeah.
It starts at 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, right in the middle of Orsett, in the new housing estate. So if you've got nothing else to do, that's a really interesting event to pop along to and see and meet some really wonderful people. What is the connection between Thurrock and the Nepalese community? Because it is quite strong in Thurrock.
Well, yes, indeed. I think what happened was the first lot arrived and got jobs as drivers or security, which are both things which Gurkhas are renowned for. And I think that they sort of got jobs for their friends and more friends and family. And so all of a sudden, you had several hundred as a thriving community. Yeah. And in fact, they are thriving.
It's flourishing, and they very much integrate as well, although today it's very much about their tradition. We've got musicians, and a gentleman was just explaining to us about even the different races, even within the Nepalese community, but how they all come together and work together. And there really is an aura of friendship around today. And if you ever go to a place, you'll never see a place with as many smiling people as when you've got the Nepalese community with you. They are wonderfully
that is true.
Upbeat and cheerful, in fact you'll see some of the lovely smiling faces, I'm sure, as we wander around shortly. We're just getting ready. I can see a gentleman with a microphone in his hand. The Mayor of Thurrock, Councillor Sue Little, is here. Several ward councillors, I can see Aaron Green and Lee Watson are here. Over in the distance, last year's Mayor, I can see James Holden, who was very much a supporter of these premises and the heritage. And again, just to talk a little bit about the Heritage Centre and Military Museum, absolutely fascinating place, Mike. You've been here many times.
Absolutely, and I'm pleased to report, of course, that they've had the electricity restored because they had a catastrophic failure a while back.
Yeah, so they're closed for a couple of weeks, but open it. Right, we're going to go and take in the ceremony. Mike, thanks as ever for your time. Absolute pleasure to speak to you, and we'll just show you what's going on. Apologies for the wind if it's howling into the microphone. It is rather breezy down there by the Thames. Over in the distance there, in the mobility scooter, is Alan Gosling, who's the founder of this centre, an absolute gentleman who spent many years down here, and his wife Sue is also a stalwart, and alongside them the volunteers who help keep this place running. I think people who follow Nub News know this is one of my favourite places within Thurrock. It is absolutely fascinating. Hopefully we are getting close to a start. I'll give you a panorama. The now famous silhouettes that stand alongside the Thames in view, marking the fallen from the various wars. We'll have a close-up at the smiling faces while we're waiting. Morning, ladies.
Yes, Gurkha महोत्सवका संयोजक श्री किशोर लिम्बुजी बताइदिनु होला हामी अनुरोध गर्दछु
Best laid plans of mice and men. We're still hanging about for a start, and I can see in the background the young ladies who will be entertaining us with dance are getting in the final few steps practice. But everything comes to him who waits, and I hope you don't mind waiting with me here. We're just going to have a quick word with Mr. Gosling. Morning. Hello, Madam Mayor. Alan, just a quick word. Another great event down here.
It's absolutely fantastic today, absolutely.
Yeah, and this is obviously the great relationship with the Gurkhas down here at the centre.
Sorry?
You've got a great relationship here with the Gurkhas.
We have done now for the last 15, 18 years.
Yeah, and a remarkable exhibition inside showing their military history.
Absolutely.
Right, well, I think we're going to start now. So, yeah,
Well, you've got to come and see it.
please do, residents of Thurrock, come and see it. Oh, just when you thought they were starting.
सबैजना यता आइदिनु पर्यो हजुर अब कार्यक्रम सुरु गर्न लागेछौँ सबैजना यहाँ हुनुहुन्छ सबैजना आइसक्नु भयो होला है अब कार्यक्रम सुरु गर्छौँ है हामी सबै ठिकै छ
There you go, switch the mic on, always a good thing.
भित्र कोही हुनुहुन्छ भने चाँडो आइदिनुस् है हामी सबैलाई पर्खिरहेछौँ त्यसपछि हामी सुरु गर्छौँ कोही बाँकी छ ल First of all, I would like to address in English and then I will start from Nepalese as well. A very warm good morning to everyone. Let me start from the Nepalese anthem, a starting opening of the Nepalese anthem of Nepalese from Nepal. So the opening statement says, woven from hundreds of flowers, we are one garland that's Nepali. So as you can see, the flower represents the different ethnic communities from Nepal. And you have seen all this cultural dress, everyone looking very beautiful with colorful dresses, ethnic dresses, all men and women. So this is how we make as a Nepalese community. That's why we are here to celebrate Gurkha festival. So from now on, from today, we'll be declaring this day as a Gurkha festival. So welcome everyone to our Gurkha festival. We'll celebrate with lots of fun, dance, and we will introduce our rich heritage and different cultures and all the dance and the dresses and the background that we have. And I hope you'll enjoy this program. So, namaskar सबैलाई म आजको यो कार्यक्रम हाम्रो नेपालीको राष्ट्रिय गानबाट चाहिँ सुरु गर्दैछु सयो थुङ्गा फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली यो जुन चाहिँ सयो थुङ्गा बनिरहेको छ त्यो भनेको हामी धेरै जात जाति भेषभूषाका नेपालीहरू हौं र त्यही नेपालीहरूको चाहिँ प्रतिनिधित्व गर्नको लागि आज हामी गोर्खा महोत्सव सेलिब्रेट गर्न मनाउन आइरहेका छौं हरेक वर्ष हामीले यो गोर्खा फ्यामिली डे मनाइरहेका थियौं तर यसलाई हामीले एउटा अर्थपूर्ण हामीले चाहिँ यो अर्थ दिएको हुनाले यो हामी चाहिँ किन मनाइरहेका छौं हाम्रो अस्तित्व हाम्रो पहिचानको लागि चाहिँ हामी यो आज हामी गोर्खा महोत्सव चाहिँ मनाउन आइरहेका छौं त्यसैले आज हाम्रो यो गोर्खा महोत्सव हाम्रो नेपाली संस्कृति जति पनि भेषभूषा हामी चाहिँ एक भएर चाहिँ हामी मनाउन आइरहेका छौं त्यसका लागि गोर्खा महोत्सवमा हजुरहरू सबैलाई धेरै धेरै स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छौं र moving on, I would like to shortly detail what our program is going to be. And before that, I would like to welcome our chief guest, Tarak, Madam Mayor, Councillor Sue Little, and Consort Brian Little, and Deputy Mayor, Councillor Kesa Abbas, which we are waiting. I don't think he's here at the moment. Former Mayor, Councillor James Halden, and Councillor Lee Watson, and Councillor Aaron Green. Thank you so much for attending this Gurkha festival. Let me explain what our program is going to be. So, from the first of all, let's start with the health and safety. So this is, as you can see, you are sitting in the. Please exit from the nearest exit door and gather here. And there's, I believe, there's one toilet there, which you can use.
The information that you're getting may be useful if you fancy coming on down, and why not? It's open all day. There's a lovely little cafe bar down there. You can get something to eat and a cup of tea.
So moving on to the program, we'll have a formal introduction speech, welcome speech by our TNGC president, and followed by the Purfleet Hazard Ministry Center curator Alan and Sue, and there's a we'll be asking for address from our guest as well, chief guest, and there will be introduction from our Gurkha coordinator and Vice President Mr. Kishore Limbu, and then there will be a dance from our different ethnic community members, and we'll be introducing them, what are the communities about, and then we'll have Gurkha curry, and then there will be there's a charity donation box on the table, which we'll be putting while we are serving the Gurkha curry. So it's up to you. It's just we are collecting as a charity as well. So whoever feels like donating, they can give a change as well. So हजुरहरूलाई म फेरि पनि आजको प्रोग्रामको बारेमा सरस्वती भन्नेछु। अब यदि फायर अलार्महरू केही सुन्नुभयो भने सबै यहीँ आएर चाहिँ ग्यादर गरिदिनु होला। भित्र हुनुहुन्छ भने नियरेस्ट एक्जिट डोरकोबाट चाहिँ निस्किनु सक्नुहुन्छ। टोइलेट भित्र एउटा छ, अनि चिया कफीहरू हजुरले लिइसक्नुभयो होला, यहाँ पनि उपलब्ध छ। र त्यसपछि अब गोर्खा करी हाम्रो खाना पनि तयार हुन्छौँ। खानाको लागि चाहिँ अब विशेष गरी हामीले खाना दिँदाखेरि विशेष गरी हामीले अतिथिहरूलाई अगाडि दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ, र अतिथिहरू पछि चाहिँ वृद्धहरू पनि जान सक्नुहुनेछ। अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ हामी सबै अरू सदस्यज्यूहरू जानु होला। र खानाभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ सङ्कलन नगद पनि सङ्कलन गर्ने गरेका छौँ, र त्यो पनि त्यसको चेन्जहरू छ भने आफ्नो स्वइच्छाले चाहिँ सङ्कलन गरिदिनु हुन चाहिँ आफ्नो चेन्जहरू चाहिँ यो हाम्रो डोनेसन बक्समा दिन सक्नुहुनेछ। र त्यसपछि अब हाम्रो टिएनजिसीका हाम्रो अध्यक्षज्यूले चाहिँ भाषण गर्नुहुन्छ, त्यसपछि हाम्रो चिफ गेस्टले गर्नुहुन्छ, त्यसपछि हाम्रो गोर्खा कोअर्डिनेटर गोर्खा महोत्सव र गोर्खा स्मृति दिवसका संयोजक अथवा उपाध्यक्ष श्री किशोर लिम्बुज्यूले चाहिँ हाम्रो प्रोग्रामको बारेमा भन्नुहुन्छ र त्यसपछि हाम्रो विभिन्न जात जातिका नाचहरू पनि हामीले चाहिँ प्रस्तुत गर्नेछौँ र फेरि पनि अब कार्यक्रमलाई अगाडि बढाउँदै म हाम्रो थरक समुदायका अध्यक्ष श्री मान राईज्यूलाई चाहिँ आफ्नो मन्तव्य दिनुहुन चाहिँ अनुरोध गर्दछु। Moving on for the program, I would like to kindly invite TNGC President Mr. Man Rai to small words to everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Secretary. Wow, how are you feeling today, guys? It's wonderful today, isn't it? The weather is very good. I did not expect that we would get a nice day today, beautiful today. Yes, it was very bad weather yesterday, so I didn't expect that. But anyway, we are so lucky today. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. Dear invited distinguished guest, Madam Mayor of Thorough, Councillor Swiss Little and Concern, Deputy Mayor and Councillor Hassan Abbas, I think is on the way. And former Mayor James Harden. Yes, sir. So happy to see you again here today.
Things are getting repeated. Just so you, if you don't know exactly where we are here in Purfleet, just to give you a clue and share a rather wonderful view of the Thames. We're right on the bend of the river here at the sailing yacht.
Is re-announce the name of the event. So in this day obviously we celebrate about the Gurkha's culture, tradition, the everything that interconnect to the other communities. That is why this is the event we've been running from today. At the same time, this community start doing Gurkha Memorial Sunday. The Gurkha Memorial Sunday is to remember our Gurkhas when they joined and what they have given for this country. They have given their life. They have to remember that we have remembered their life, and what they have given for this country. Peace. For this country, that is why we always remember for that day. Obviously, we remember on the 11th of November, but the Gurkha's Memorial Sunday is the part of the Gurkha's new era. So, we are planning to set a memorial monument over there. So, this is our plan. So, we've been already talked, and our former mayor is over here, is so keen to do about this project. Thank you so much for that. And well, so I've said there's two things to focus: Gurkha Family Festival and the Gurkha Memorial Sunday. Well, and everybody, thank you all for coming to signing this program. But it won't happen successful without your presence, and we always expect your support.
Apologies for a little interruption in the broadcast. Wi-Fi is not great, but you didn't miss anything.
Let's have a few words in Nepali as well. Namaste.
Namaste.
Sewa.
Sewaro.
Sewaro. Jole. Fiafula. And Jodolopa. It's wonderful, isn't it? It's a Tashidele. Thank you for reminding me. Tashidele. Yeah. And this is wonderful. Wonderful. एकदमै रमाइलो लागेको छ मलाई खुसी लाग्छ तपाईहरुको सपोर्ट बेगर तपाईहरु नआउनु भयो यस्तो हुन्थ्यो हुँदैन थियो नि त्यही भएर आउनुपर्छ भनेको कारण यही थियो कि तपाईहरु बिनाको केही हुन सक्दैन भनेको यही हो तपाईहरुलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद छ हामीले बुझ्नुपर्ने गोर्खा फ्यामिली फेस्टिभल एन्ड गोर्खा मेमोरियल सन्डे हामी यो दुईटालाई कहिले पनि भुल्नुहुँदैन यदि हामी आयौं भने उहाँहरु पनि आउनुहुन्छ उहाँले धेरै कुरा बुझ्नुहुनेछ जुन आजको यो प्रोग्रामले हाम्रो कल्चर डान्सहरु हुँदैछ यसले के गर्छ त धेरै फाइदा दिन्छ उनीहरुले हामीले चिन्नेछन् बुझ्नेछन् अनि हाम्रो कनेक्सन हुनेछ एक आपसको माया बस्नेछ अनि र पो हामीलाई को भन्ने चिन्छ यदि हामी बाहिर निस्किँदैनौँ घरै मात्रै बसेको भए उहाँले हामीले चिन्दैन हामीले उहाँहरूलाई हैन हाम्रो पाहुनाहरूलाई हाम्रो मेयरहरूलाई हाम्रो एमपीहरूलाई हामी काउन्सिलरहरूलाई चिन्दैन सक्दैन होला आज चिन्नु पनि हैन त्यसले गर्दाखेरि हाम्रो यो जुन चाहिँ आज प्रोग्रामको यो जुन हाम्रो वेशभूषाहरू छ यो हेरेर उहाँ अघि नै खुसी हुनुहुन्छ कस्तो रमाइलो कस्तो भनेर हैन गर्दाखेरि यो कार्यक्रम गर्नको निमित्त जति पनि सहयोग गर्नुहुने तपाईहरु सम्पूर्ण अनि हाम्रो यो संस्थाका न्यायखाका अध्यक्षज्यू रामजी राई वन्डरफुल अनि हाम्रो केवाईसीका अध्यक्ष युवराज इसको वन्डरफुल एट द सेम टाइम हाम्रो चाहिँ सचिवजी हुनुहुन्छ यहाँनिर उहाँहरू बेगर यो असफल हो उहाँले यो कुरा बोलेको कुरालाई सपोर्ट गरिदिनु भयो
Wonderful is the word of the day.
र त तपाईहरु यहाँ हुनुहुन्छ सो विदाउट योर प्रेजेन्स इज वोन्ट बी सक्सेसफुल है हामी हुन सक्दैन थियो
We were told the formalities would be about 5 minutes, but
नाचेर त धेरै फाइदा छ नि
those of us who are used to coming to events like this know they do go along a little bit longer. There's a tremendous warmth and pride from this community here, and why shouldn't they celebrate?
भित्रको चाहिँ सबै हेर्नु होला हामीले धेरै कामहरु भित्र गरेका छौं बुझ्नु होला यदि आजको समय पुगेन भने अहिले गएर हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ एभ्री थर्सडे सन्डे यो कार्यक्रम हुन्छ यहाँ भित्र खुल्ला हुन्छ तपाईहरु आएर हेर्न सक्नुहुनेछ त्यसले गर्दाखेरि अबको दिन भनेको हामीले यो डाँडामा हाम्रो मोनुमेन्ट राख्ने छौं पूजा गर्छौं एभ्री वर्ष जुन कुनै ठाउँमा पनि छैन गोर्खा मेमोरिज अहिले त मूर्तिहरु राखेका छन् मूर्ति पूजा हुँदैन प्रति बिम्बित हैन एउटा मोनुमेन्ट राखेर हामी सबैले हामी पूजा गर्छौं हामीले सम्झने छौं त्यसले गर्दा पनि अब म धेरै बोल्न चाहिन्न तपाईहरु सम्पूर्ण धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद अहिले पनि बोल्ने समय आउँदैछ गर्दाखेरि म अहिले नै यहाँलाई स्वागत गर्दै तपाईले सबैले स्वागत गरे म यहाँ अन्त गर्न चाहन्छु थ्यांक यू सो मच
Thank you. You're a little bit like Terry Wogan at the Eurovision Song Contest.
Thank you so much, President Mr. Manuel. I would like to invite our dear friends who have been supporting to us from the very beginning, who is also looking after this wonderful Corporate and Heritage Movement Center. Sue Allen, please come onto the stage and say a few words.
I think Sue Gosling may well have been caught a little bit unawares by this.
सेन्टरका एलन र सु जसले चाहिँ हामीलाई पहिलादेखि नै सहयोग गरिराख्नु भएको छ उहाँलाई चाहिँ केही मन्तव्य दिनु भनेर हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछु तालिका साथ वेलकम गर्नुहोस् होला
Thank you. I think so. Yeah, it is. Well, I'd like to thank all of you for coming along today, and it's marvellous to see you all the way you're dressed. The colours, it's tremendous. And your drummers and dancers are fantastic. It's a wonderful turnout, and the sun is shining again for us. thank everybody for such a marvellous display of all of you. We're so proud to have you here every year. Our whole team here, Len, Brenda, Peter, Ollie, Dave, Paul. It's wonderful. It really is. Thank you again, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue, and thank you, Ellen. Now, I would like to invite our coordinator of this festival, Gurkha Festival. Pardon me. Before that, I would like to invite our chief guest, Tarak Madam Mayor Councillor Sue Little, to say a few words. अब हाम्रो चिफ हाम्रो जुन चाहिँ मुख्य अतिथि हुनुहुन्छ थरक म्याडम मेयर काउन्सिलर सु लिटलले चाहिँ सानो मन्तव्य दिनुहुन्छ उहाँलाई तालीका साथ स्वागत गरिदिनु हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछु
Well, thank you so much for inviting me this afternoon or this morning to join into this event. It is a real family community event, and the support the Purfleet Heritage Centre give you and the venue, thank you to all of those involved. But I'm really looking forward to all the dancing and drumming, and it's just wonderful to be invited here. And we're so thankful to the Gurkha and Nepalese community for all that you have done with it for our country. And we should never forget that. And I think days like this, the only things with days like this is they don't happen enough in my book. And I can't wait to hear the drums and also at some stage to come and have tea with James and I up in the mayoral parlour. Okay, thank you very much and thank you for your invite.
Thank you, Tarak Madam Mayor Councillor Sue Little, and thanks for your presence and thanks for inviting us for the tea in your office. धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद हाम्रो मुख्य अतिथिलाई उहाँले हामीलाई चिया पानको लागि पनि स्वागत इन्भाइट पठाउनु भएको छ कुनै दिन हामी हाम्रो आफ्नो विषयहरू लिएर चाहिँ हामी उहाँलाई भेट्न छिटै जाने छौं Now moving on from our program, I would like to welcome our coordinator, the man behind this whole idea, the coordinator Gurkha Festival and Gurkha Day, Gurkha Memorial Day, who has made these days very meaningful, give a meaning to these celebrations. And he's also our president, vice president, Mr. Kishore Limbu. अब हामी म हाम्रो यो गोर्खा महोत्सवको संयोजक गोर्खा स्मृति दिवसका संयोजक र हाम्रो उपाध्यक्ष श्री किशोर लिम्बुज्यू जसले चाहिँ यो
Councillor for attending our Gurkha Family Day. Now is Gurkha Festival, and our Deputy Mayor Kaiser is not yet here, and our former third mayor, Mr. Chancellor, thank you very much for attending, and our councillor Lee Watts and councillor
Everybody is incredibly polite. It's one thing you can certainly say about the Nepalese community.
And
I think the dignitaries have been thanked on a great many occasions already this morning, and rightly so.
We've been very supportive to Gurkha community living in Thurrock. We've been living here, the first in 2006, I think. That's when our third Nepalese Gurkha Community Association was established by our elders. And after a few years I came along, and then it's been very, very helpful, and Ellen and Sue have helped us a lot, introducing us to the greater British community. And for that reason, we are changing our Gurkha Family Day Festival to Gurkha Festival to integrate the British society and to introduce our rich culture and heritage, which even some of our own Gurkha people, English people, don't even aware of, to the wider British community. From this day, we will call this as a Gurkha Festival. In this Gurkha Festival, we will try to introduce our rich culture and our different ethnic tradition and tribes. I don't know if you believe it or not, we have 125 different tribes living in Nepal. I was also very surprised. Nepal is a multi-ethnic nation. The mainly major ethnic groups are Khetri, Khas Khetri, Magar, Tharu, Tamang, Newar, Rai, Limbu, and those are the ones who mostly form the Gurkha regiment since 1815. And we, the Gurkha people, known for our bravery, discipline, and duty, and the ethnic, the understanding and embracing our one's identity is essential for personal growth and self-acceptance, and building a sense of belonging in various social and cultural contexts. Today, what we are doing here is we will be introducing our different ethnic tribes who are living in Tarak, one after another. I believe there's about 7-8 different ethnic tribes living here as a whole Gurkha community. So first of all, I would like to introduce the Rai Kirat community. They are one of the major tribes in Gurkha community also. And I would like to invite Miss Nidesa Rai to say a few words about the Rai Kirat community, and then they'll be performing Rai traditional dance with their traditional dresses. It will be quite a show. Thank you very much. मैले चाहिँ अब यो हाम्रो गोर्खा family day, I'll be saying a few words in Nepalese as well. यो पहिले चाहिँ हाम्रो गोर्खा family day भनेर मनाउँदै आइरहेको थियौं. 15-16 वर्ष भइसक्यो. आजदेखि चाहिँ हामीले यसलाई चाहिँ गोर्खा फेस्टिभल भनेर चिनिने मनाउने गर्ने गरेको छौं अबदेखि. र यो गोर्खा फेस्टिभलमा चाहिँ हामीले के भने हाम्रो विभिन्न थरी जातिहरू मिलेर बनेको गोर्खा नेपाली समुदायलाई विस्तारै चिनाउनेछौँ. र यो चिनाउने क्रममा चाहिँ वाइडर हामी नेपालीलाई पनि चिनाउने साथसाथै हाम्रो ब्रिटिसवासी लोकल पिपलहरूलाई पनि चिनाउने हामीले अठोट गर्दैछौँ. र यो अठोटमा चाहिँ यो चिनाउने क्रममा चाहिँ हामी पहिले राई किराती कम्युनिटीलाई अगाडि निम्त्याउँदैछौँ. र यस सम्बन्धी हाम्रो मिस निर्देशकहरूले केही शब्द यो राई कम्युनिटीको बारेमा केही बोलिदिनु भनेर म अगाडि बढाउँछु.
Beliefs and history. During the Sakala dance, men and women adorned in traditional attire, as you see today, gather in unison to form graceful circles, their movements choreographed to the harmonious tunes of traditional musical instruments create a mesmerized display of unity and reverence to their cultural roots. Udholi and Ubholi are two significant festivals in the Rai calendar, and the Sakala dance takes center stage during these joyous occasions. Udholi, celebrated in the winter months, marks the Rai people's migration downhill to warmer regions. Amidst the festivities, they express gratitude to their deities for a bountiful harvest and seek blessings for the upcoming season. Conversely, Ubholi is observed during the spring as the Rai community migrates uphill to their summer dwellings. This festival symbolizes rejuvenation and new beginnings, and the Sakala dance shows the spirit of renewal, hope, and camaraderie as they embark on a fresh chapter. Through
I do apologise for the break. You wait all that time, some dancing. When it happens, the signal quits. But we're back live now.
This is one of the major festivals for Rai community. And is traditional dance performance. Their own traditional dance. Slowly. And the Rai community is a major part of the Gurkha community as well. And so far, one Victoria Cross winner from the Rai community in the Gurkha region. Usually you do this celebration to any auspicious, any good luck.
Thank you for bearing with us. So we got some action on the dance floor. There'll be plenty more for the next couple of hours if you want to pop down here. There's also the offer of Gurkha curry, which is available to visitors. So if you've got nothing else to do in the next couple of hours, why not pop down to Purfleet, sample a part of one of the now integrated cultures in Thurrock, our Nepalese community, our Gurkha friends. It's a pleasure to be here this morning. We got through all the words. There is a tremendous warmth, and just being among these people is absolutely fantastic. It's been a pleasure to be